In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your fan page using FB Site Creator. So I have three windows open. My first window is FB Site Creator software. My second window is the Facebook Developers section. And my third window is the Facebook Create Pages section. Okay, so first, let's start off in the software FB Site Creator. So I'm going to go to FB Site Creator and click on Create New Site. Naming it My New Test Site, and then I'm going to click Save. Okay, so here is the main part where I'll be spending all of my time. Here is a URL, and this is actually the URL where your design will be when it's all complete. So you need to highlight that and copy that code. So you take this code here, the https:// all these numbers to the equal signs, and take it to the developers page. In the developer section of Facebook, click on Create New App. And you have to name your app here. So I'm just going to call this My New Test Page again. If I'm making multiple fan pages, I'd name usually the fan page name, and that's all I would need to create this app. Okay, so once you've done that, all you have to do is click Continue. You don't have to fill out the app namespace, and you don't have to click on this Yes for the web hosting, because FB Site Creator takes care of all that for you. Okay, so now once your app has been created in the developers Facebook section, you have to take that URL from FB Site Creator and post it into 4 different fields. So the first place to post it is in the Page tab. It's this bottom option right here. And just click on Page tab and it'll drop down these options. So the Page tab name is going to be on your fan page underneath the button to take people to your iframe or your app. I'll show you what that is right here. So that name is going to be this click here, or this one says YouTube. That's where that name comes from. So this Page tab name goes right here. That's what this is, the click here. All right, so if I type in click here, that's what will show up. Okay, so the Page tab URL, you have to paste that URL there, and again, right here. Now once you've already put this in the Page tab URL, you have to remove the S. It has to just say http:// because it's just the Page tab URL. In the Secure Page tab URL, just keep it as is with the HTTPS. Next is this Page tab image. If you have a custom graphic made, here you can upload it here. You can also do this after you've made your fan page. And then the Page tab width is 810 pixels. Our software has been updated to this new width, so you have to make sure to click on the width as 810 pixels. So the next place to paste that long URL is going to be on App on Facebook. So you need to paste those again here, and again in the place where it just says Canvas URL, you have to remove the S. And in the Secure Canvas URL, keep it as is, just paste. Okay, so there's 2 more things you have to do here. In this website with Facebook login, you have to type in this exactly, http://fbwebsitecreator.com/. http://fbwebsitecreator.com. And the app domain is the next thing you have to do, and this has to be fbwebsitecreator.com. So these have to match. If you're having a problem adding an app to your fan page, this is most likely the problem because these don't match. This has to be without any HTTP, just the domain of fbwebsitecreator.com here on app domains, and then the site URL has to be http://fbwebsitecreator.com. And again, just going down, we have the URL without the S, the URL with the S, your page tab name, the page tab URL without the S, and the page tab URL with the S. So after that's complete, you can click Save. Just to make sure there aren't any spaces before the URLs. And I can see here I have no spaces. All right, so then click Save. So after you've done that, we need to grab these app ID and app secret. So I'm going to take the app ID from the Facebook developers page, and I'm going to paste it into the software, FB Site Creator, for the application ID right here. Paste. I'm going to go back to the developer section in Facebook, get the app secret, which is the longer code, and paste it in the app secret field here. Okay, so before I click Save, I want to click on Add Page tab. So if you've set up the developer section properly, this is what you will see. And then you can pick which pages you want that iframe to be on. I'm just going to add it to one of these down here. So I picked a fan page to put it on. If I wanted to put on multiple, I just click on More. Okay, so I'd now add that to potentially 2 pages. And then click Add Page tab. After it's all done, you'll see that this page will pop up. And that is your confirmation that you've added the page to your fan page. Okay, so I'm just going to close this. All right, so now that I've already clicked on Add Page tab, let's walk over these other aspects. So this is the background color for your entire Facebook fan page custom iframe. And you just have to drag your mouse and pick a different color. What works the best is just keeping it at white though. People are most comfortable looking at that color, and it makes the page still look fresh and clean. All right, so just keep that the same. You can also upload a custom background image. Again, I wouldn't recommend this, but it is an option. You could upload a texture that would repeat itself in the background. So you can upload something that's 20 pixels by 20 pixels or 100 by 100 pixels. It doesn't matter. It'll just repeat itself in the background of your page. One problem with this aspect just in computer programming, we all have different computers. Some have PCs, some have Macs, some use Safari or Firefox. Depending on what those computers are and the browser, it might change what this looks like. So just be forewarned that depending on who's visiting your fan page, it may not look the same as it does to you. So this next part is the tab style. This is just, what does that menu tab look like? So we have the black and the gray, and we have this color here. We have just the gray with the lettering. All right, so this next section is the reveal tab display. So if you want a reveal page where someone has to click like before accessing the main portion of your iframe, then you have to keep this as yes. Otherwise, click on no. All right, so after setting all this up, then you can click save, and and then the software will take you to the next step. Okay, so if you were to have a shopping cart items in your fan page, you would set up your PayPal settings here. Just enable it and then type in your email address here, and then currency. So if you were to create a shopping cart item and people click buy now, it would go back to your PayPal. But the main part for you in creating a fan page is going to be this menu and tab management. Right now I can see I have no tabs down below, but to add one, I just click on the right, add new menu tab. All right, so this is where I would add the new menu tab title, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in the fan page. So whatever you write there is going to be up here. So this says Facebook for small business. If I were to write Facebook for small business, that's what would show up right here. You could say welcome, shop now. You could say free ebook. It's all up to you. Okay, so and this next part is the menu tab active. Now you might be working on a page, but you don't want that to show up on your fan page yet, so you can make it inactive so nobody sees it. But when you're ready for that to go live, just click on yes. And then the menu tab order, because you can have multiple tabs on your fan page, you have to put them in the right order. So If it's position 1, it'll be 1. Maybe you have 3 tabs and you want one in this one in position 2. So you just have to determine. If you only have the one menu tab, then you could have 1, 2, 3. It won't matter. It'll just put it to the first position. So the next is the menu tab type. An article is what you see here. I've uploaded the graphics. It's what we're all used to seeing in a custom iframe. But there are a few options with our software. You could have a gallery, which you can set up here in Gallery Management, or you can do it to an external link. So that means when someone clicks on a tab, it'll redirect them somewhere. This could be really handy for affiliate products because you could have a button on your fan page. For example, let me just go back here. So with that redirect page, I could set this up to just redirect to an affiliate link, for an example. And it wouldn't have the iframe, it would just redirect. But you can put multiples. So I could have this one here, I could have another one that is about, that could be the redirect, and another one that's an iframe. You can have lots of these apps installed on one fan page. Okay, so that is the redirect. Okay, so, and then you just push in the URL here. Okay, and this next, let's go back to articles. That's what's really important here. Is there a video? So if you were to use this template that's already in here, you'd have to you'd click yes or no depending if you have a video. And then this is set the reveal tab. So if I want this page to say click like before you can access my fan page, then you would want this to set as reveal tab. And then this, what I'm creating here, will be the reveal tab. But this is just going to be a normal page. So I'm going to just start typing here. And when I create a fan page, I just use content box 1. It's just easier for me because I can lay out the formatting the way I want to, and I have an expectation of what it's going to look like. So I don't even bother with these others, but they're there if you want them. Okay, so here I just typed in, hi there, this is a video for using FB Site Creator. And because it's WYSIWYG, just like in WordPress, you can change a whole lot of things about this text also. So you can change the size, the color you can change, anything you can change here. You just have to kind of play around with it. Okay, lots of options. If you wanted something like this to become a hyperlink, you'd highlight what you want to hyperlink and then click on the little world with the chain on it, which is going to give you a pop-up box where you can input your URL. So when you do that, just make sure that your target is set to blank so that it will open up a new page on top of Facebook. If you don't do this, then the URL that you set up here will be opened inside of your Facebook iframe. And if a website like FB Site Creator is wider than 810 pixels, it's going to look off and it's going to scroll back and forth. So you want to make sure you switch it to blank and then click OK. So now that's a hyperlink. All right, so let's just click Save. So let's really quickly look at how you upload a graphic. So there's this little mountain with the sun here. Click on that and you can upload graphics, just like you would using any other WYSIWYG editor. Okay, so this is a little wide. I can see it's 1200 pixels, and because Facebook only allows for 810 pixels, I'm just going to type in 800, for example, and it's automatically going to adjust the height. So if I wanted this to link somewhere, I could type in the URL here. Remembering to change the target to blank, and then click OK. So now I have that graphic inside of my fan page. Okay, so let's say you are putting in some coding from like Aweber, for example. To put the coding in from Aweber or any other autoresponder or a YouTube video in this section, you just have to click Source, and then you're going to see all the coding, and you just paste that coding inside here. And then to go back and see what it looks like, you just click Source. Okay, so that's it for that. I've designed the page. I'm going to go to the bottom and click Save. Okay, so here's the fan page. You can see I've never done anything with it, but I do have the click here, and you'll see that my design is here also. So this is what I created just then.